Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sapna Raghuvanshi, and I hope guys that you all are doing very fantastic in your life and also you are practicing your English speaking in fantastic way. So come on guys, let's speak English with the help of motivational English story. And today my story is very beautiful story and I can claim that you will enjoy my today's story a lot. So without any further delay, let's start the story. Actually guys, once upon a time there lived a very rich merchant in a village, and he was very hard working, and he always tried to earn more and more money so that he and his children would live a very happy and peaceful life, and also they would not face any short of like food. So one day this merchant started thinking about his money, like how much money I have and for how long will it be enough or not. So after thinking about all these things, he called his accountant and said like just find out that how much money I have and for how long will it be enough to my next generation, to my children and my family. So the merchant, the accountant said like, dear boss, just give me some time. Means tomorrow itself I will I will provide you all the report about it. So the next day, means the accountant come with a calculator. So he started observing about his present expenditure, and he said to his master like, dear master, actually after observing your expenditure, means done in present, I can say that means your money will be sufficient in to your next two generation, even if there is no any source of income in future, but your two generation can eat and can like survive happily and peacefully with your money. So after hearing this, the merchant got shocked, and the merchant said, what are you saying? Means I have lots of money, and you are saying that my money is sufficient only for my two generation after me. So if my money is sufficient for only two generations, so what will my third and fourth generation do? Means how will they survive in this world, and how will they get food in this world? So from that day on, he started taking so much tension, means he started thinking a lot about this, like my money, my all the money and my wealth is just enough only for my two generation, means first and second generation. So what will what will my next like to third and fourth generation will do in this world without money? So when he started thinking means more and more about all this thing, so day by day, means gradually he started getting ill, and one of his friend, means when he got to know about his friend that my friend is getting ill this time, so he came to meet his friend, and he asked his friend like, why are you taking so much tension, why are you so much depressed, just tell me the reason. So that time the merchant explained all the things, that what he was actually thinking, and about which he was thinking and taking so much tension. So after listening the words of his friend, means merchant, his friend got to know all things very well, and he suggested his friend like, there's a very wise monk in the village, so you should go and you should means tell your all problem to that monk, and definitely he will provide you very good and like amazing solution, and you will definitely not take tension about future and about your future generation. So and but yes, you will have to go there with food for monk. So the very next day in the morning, the merchant went to the monk with food in his hand, And when he reached there, the monk very politely greeted the merchant, and the monk means asked his disciple, there's a person with food. So his disciple came and said, dear master, actually someone has already provided food to us, so we don't need food anymore, and that food is enough for us, means you and me. So that time, the monk said, my dear friend, actually I am very happy that you bring food for me, but sorry, I can't take your food because I have already food, someone has provided me, so I don't need your food. So after listening this, the monk was very surprised, the merchant was very surprised, and the merchant said, dear monk, if you had food today, so you can means take this food, and you can save this food for tomorrow, and just take it and use it tomorrow, and tomorrow also I will bring very fresh food for you. But the monk said, no, my dear friend, we can't take, because we don't ever think about tomorrow, because who see tomorrow, and even we don't know that whether tomorrow will come or not. So we only take food for today, and we only live in today, we never think about tomorrow. So after listening this, the merchant got very much shocked, and he said, what are you saying? Means just what if you will not get any food tomorrow by anyone? So in that case, if you have this food, so it will help you. But the monk said, no, my dear friend, actually God will definitely provide us food tomorrow, as today God provide us food. So in the same way, when tomorrow will come, our food will also be managed by God, so we don't need to think about it. So after listening all these words from the monk, this merchant, rich merchant, completely got to know the reality, and he also thought about himself, what is he doing with himself. From that moment he went from there, and in the whole way he kept thinking about the monk, oh my God, look at this monk, even if he's so poor, he means doesn't have anything, but means he's not thinking about tomorrow, he's not taking any tension about tomorrow, and just look at me, means I'm having lots of money, lots of wealth, still I'm so much tensed, just because I'm thinking so much about tomorrow. So, and from that day on, he realized, there's a monk who is not thinking even about himself, even if about himself, and there's me, I'm thinking so much about my third and fourth generation. So from that day on, he realized his mistake, we should always try to be happy in present, and we should never try to spoil our present, and we should never try to make our present miserable by thinking so much about tomorrow. So from that day on, the rich merchant realized his mistake, and now he started thinking only of today, and he started being so much happy in today, and now he was not taking so much tension about tomorrow, and he started living his life happily, of course, my dear friends. So if we see in our life, so in our life we also find sometime not someone, actually you and me, we are also sometimes spoil our precious moment in today. Why? Just because of thinking so much about tomorrow. Yes, we should sometimes try to think about our tomorrow, but we should not try to take so much tension about tomorrow, and what will happen tomorrow, what will happen with our children tomorrow. These type of thinking how will our children survive in this world. So if God has given us this life, so also God has provide all things, all necessity to every human beings. And sometimes we should try to be satisfied in our life, and when we start feeling satisfied with ourselves, with our life, so definitely we will live happily in present. And this is the reality. And my dear friend, so I want to tell you, like, you should also try to follow this rule. Like, you should also not try to be so much sad and upset in today, so that just by thinking about tomorrow, just like that merchant. So always try to be happy in your present, just like monk, and try to live your each and every moment happily. Try to enjoy your each and every second happily in your life, and don't try to think so much about tomorrow, because this is reality that no one can see tomorrow. And even if we are not knowing, even whether tomorrow will come or not. So my dear friend, with this beautiful story, I hope you must have learned a very good and beautiful lesson from my today's story. And now I think I should say bye and take care, and keep continuing your English speaking practice like this.